How fast?
Went 10s in the eighth and like 15s in the quarter. So
I remember you had to put nitrous on it just to run bracket finals, but you know it was awesome to see you guys out here. I mean, I was sitting in the back thinking of ways to honor Bernie Mann. Bernie Mann was a veteran, a very proud veteran. He had kids that are veterans, and you guys all came out here as veterans and doing battle in the shootout was pretty cool.
Yep. I knew Bernie Mann from years ago, and I remember when I first started racing, he was in the water box waiting for them to clean the track up, and he said, "It doesn't matter how many years I've been doing this, I always get butterflies." That's just something I remember him saying to me. But
you squared off against a pretty tough racer there in the final round. Do you have butterflies?
No.
That went out years ago, huh?
I was ready for Earl.
I think that your Gamblers race, when you had a little mess up at the finish line, it probably put you on a path there in the shootout, didn't it?
Yeah, I wasted a lot of money on that Gamblers race. But I did it to get more seat time, more hits at the tree, so I could do good at this veterans race. That was my goal for the Gamblers.
Absolutely, and it's awesome to have Tucker here with you racing junior dragsters. Anybody you want to thank?
I want to thank Value Build Homes, my son, for being there every time I go down the track, and that's it.
Your DD214 shootout champion, Busy Bill McCarty, right here at Wabash Valley Drag Race, day number 1, the Honey Creek Collision Friday, DD214 champion.
Final call, round 4 of the Gamblers. Final call, round 4 of the Gamblers. Need you to lanes, please. Final call, round number 4 of our Gamblers. Let's bring them up, racers. Our pit vehicle racers are getting impatient.
Earl gets an interview. Earl, you hopped in a truck that I don't know if you ever driven this thing.
Never driven the truck.
Really not even a time run.
No, one-time run.
One-time run, and put yourself in the final round. We've got a bunch of tough races right there in the veteran shootout.
Definitely.
Obviously, we've established Army was the best branch of the military.
Right. Cool.
We can hang out for a little while with the Air Force and Marines, but you know the Crown's got 8, and we didn't do that anymore. But for you to that's a long time to sit there and wait on Bill McCarty.
Oh, yeah.
And I know you've done it a bunch of times, but what was going through your head while you were doing the burnout and trying to keep yourself steady for that long?
Just trying not to think about it too much, man, and let the truck do what it's going to do. The truck was running the number all day, so I just had faith in the truck, and I came up a little short.
Normally, runner-up just don't get interviews and these shootout stuff, but for you, we're doing it right here. So anybody you want to thank?
Obviously, Higgins family, man. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here doing this, so I thank you.
Need the grudge.
DD 214 shootout. Runner-up, Racing Earl Grayson right here at Wabash Valley Dragway. We're going to do this one before they start running cars down the racetrack. Andy Romine, the last time you took a big check home for me or a little check home for me, you sat in the rain in the water box for a little while. This time we sat in the rain in the water box just for a little while, but a $5,000 runner-up right here on Friday. A pretty good way to start the weekend, but the weekend's going to come to a close rather quickly.
I'll be back on Sunday.
$10,000 tomorrow, but the priorities are in check, obviously. You're not only a high school football coach, but the kids play football, and we're not missing that, right?
Yeah, my kid's got a game at 9 o'clock a.m. flag football, and I'm not. The days of him playing football won't be here for very long. So I'll be back on Sunday.
Obviously, this thing was very good today. You were right where you wanted to be, but pretty tough final round right there. Just real quick, what was playing out?
Well, I let go and felt really good. And you look at the ticket later on. I'm 12 better up front, and I felt like basically what I got rid of, I should have been on the good side of the dial-in, but ended up sticking at 8th thou under. My truck picked up for the first time, and I knew that was weather was changing a little bit, but it picked up right there about 11th thou from the 60 to the 330 split. I gave it 2 cracks and just didn't quite get rid of enough. And the fact of the matter is, I think it's 657 feet. I'm taking about 100th, and Jordan outdrove me down there, and that's the way it goes. He won it. He earned it.
Anybody you want to thank real quick?
Yeah, my parents are back home watching. My wife and kids are watching. My wife stays home with our 3 kids a lot. We got a really, really young one who can't be out in this heat, and it's my buddy Bill's here with me, and he helps me a lot. But I got a great family, and I'm really thankful for all of them.
$5,000 Honey Creek Collision Friday runner-up, Andy Romine.
Thanks, guys.
It out 12 thou, no good. That'll will bring up Austin Toole and Ron Hill. Toole, left side, out of Winslow, Indiana. In the Monte Carlo, Ron Hill, right side, out of Villa Grove, Illinois, dialed 7 flat.
Right back here in the Law Chevrolet Buick Winter Circle, Connor Dumansky, you did it again. You're on a pretty good streak right now the last 6-8 months, right? You've won a few races, and you're doing it on the big stage right now. You drove very well today. I saw the spread, but kind of as the day goes along, it's hot, it's miserable. How do you get through a day like today?
You know, you just got to stay confident. It's really just a mental factor of racing. You just got to stay happy and just let it go with the flow.
You let it go with the flow, all right. $1,000 right here in the final round is what your big check says.
Yep.
That's a big check in the junior world, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, mom and dad are a huge part of this deal, but you know who else makes it happen for you?
Mainly just the friends and family. Yep.
Who's one competitor here that you love racing the most?
I mean, it's everybody. I don't have like a major one that I hate or love. Just everyone.
There's nobody here that makes you really just bear down on it?
No, nope.
That right there is why you're holding the big check. $1,000 going to you tonight. Connor Dumansky, Junior Dragster winner on Honey Creek Friday. Right down here in the Law Chevrolet Buick Winter Circle with the $5,000 Honey Creek Friday main event. Can you help me hold this, please? I got my hands full. The main event winner. What did I tell you the check was going to say?
I don't even remember.
We talked about this the other day. It says on the side of their card something about Mr. Stereo Go or something. Yeah, and you said, oh, we ain't got to worry about that. I've been driving terribly. You won last week. You're winning this week. Are you going to win tomorrow?
I hope so.
You hope so. That sounds pretty confident. That's what I would say, too. Yeah, I hope so. I'm holding the big check. I beat everybody here today. I hope I win tomorrow.
I got a really good car. That helps a lot.
Yeah, the driver was not very good down here, but down there the driver was very good when he had to be. Obviously, you guys have really worked your tail off on this car, putting it together and getting it right where it needs to be, and it's starting to pay off.
Oh, yeah. I want to thank my dad, my Uncle Hoyt.
I didn't ask you who you wanted to thank yet. So as we're going through the day today, whenever we go through, rounds 1 through 7, it's pretty hot outside, and it rains. And you come back around at what, 4 cars then? After it rained?
Around at 8.
Yeah, you ran it. You were the last pair out, weren't you? So as you sat there for an hour and a half thinking about how much faster your car's going to go, how did you kind of just level yourself out?
Let's let the car do the work.
Did you? Because I don't think I saw the mile an hour. I didn't see the car do the work.
ET said the same.
Yeah, the ET didn't change, so that means that the car's good. Okay. So now who do you want to thank?
May Race Carbs, my dad, my Uncle Hoyt, all my friends, family that's here. You guys for putting on an awesome race.
We haven't said Mariah yet.
Oh, that's true. Definitely Mariah. She supports me big time.
Okay, I was just letting you know before you know.
Put me in the doghouse.
Yeah, hey, it's all right. So $10,000 on the line tomorrow. Are we going to sleep well tonight, go to bed early?
Probably not. 3 a.m.'s the goal.
We won at Bunker Hill last week, right?
Oh, yeah.
And we've got a $5,000 check on Friday of the first day of the weekend so far. It's pretty much par for the course, right?
Absolutely. Try again for tomorrow.
Maybe Sunday. Somebody else already said they're winning tomorrow. Your Friday $5,000 Honey Creek Collision champion, Jordan Wilhelm, right here. The Law Chevrolet Buick Winner's Circle, and that'll do it right here at Wabash Valley Dragway for the Motor Mania portion of things. We're going to hop on out of here, and we'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. About 9:30-ish is when I think Mark and Joanne are going to go live, and we'll be out of here from Wabash Valley Dragway. They're going live at 8:30, so we'll see you all then. Have a good night.
Okie dokie, that's a wrap for Friday. Congratulations to Connor Demansky for taking the win in the junior race over Jackson Summers. Okay, then the Honey Creek Collision 5K, we had Jordan Wilhelm took the victory over Andy Romine. Then we had in the DD214, Army took the victory, and Bill McCarty took the victory over Racing Earl Grayson. So that was how it went. Now tomorrow we will begin at 8:30 in the morning, and we will have Junior 1K, the Grizzly Inc. 10K, the Bernie Mann Memorial 2.5K shootout, and another 2.5K gamblers race, which will be in the stream because it's on the flyer. Okay, we'll see you. Say your good night, your goodbyes to everybody. I'm going to go through the last of the videos, and we'll see you tomorrow at 8:30 Eastern Daylight Time.